Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna talk for Bleach Immortal Soul. Bleach Immortal Soul just launched globally and I want the best of it. With so many characters I don't know what to choose. This is why I'm going to make a tier list. Alright guys, we're gonna start with Renji. Renji deals damage to a single enemy and increases the block chances. The range of Renji deals damage to a column of enemies. Has a 20% chance of stunning the target. So we put him at the bottom because we think there is other characters that have more capacities than him. Next, Jin. Jin deals damage to a single enemy, increases critical chances by 25%. The target of Jin deals damage to a column of enemy, deals bleed damage to the target for 2 rounds. Ona deal damage to a single enemy. The Rage of Ona heals all allies additional recovery of 100 rage. Pretty much that's it. Komamura deals damage to a single enemy and increases defense of front of allies. Komamura's Rage deals damage to a column of enemies. He can increase by 40% defense of the first row of the allies. Yorichi deals damage to a single enemy. She reduces the defense by 10%. Her Rage skill deals damage to a single enemy. She has 80% of chance to have 20% of shield on herself. Tesei deals damage to a single enemy. There is a 50% chance to silence the target. The Rage of Tesei deals damage to a column of enemies. Target's attack is decreased by 12% for 2 rounds. So I'm going to say this again. Target's attack is decreased by 12% for 2 rounds. Oh, I use this guy, he's amazing. He's good. He always drops silence on the enemies. Toshio Hitsugaya deal damage to a single enemy and decreases target heal rate by 70% for 1 round. Also deal damage equal to 5% of target max HP. The Rage of Hitsugaya deals damage to an enemy within a cross-shaped range. He has 25% chance to cause freeze. Never happened for me. Soifan deal damage to a single enemy, deals an additional 6% damage equal to the target. She deals big damage. The Rage of Soifan deals damage to enemies in the back row. There is 35% chance of ultra crit. Tosen deals damage to a single enemy. He deals bleed damage to the target. The Rage of Tosen deals damage to an enemy in the back row and the bleed damage to the target. Kyoraku deals damage to a single enemy, deals an additional 60% damage to the attack characters. Kyoraku Rage deals damage to 3 random enemies, deals 80% additional damage to the attack characters and recover HP to himself equal to 15% of the attack. Is the best tank still. Byakuya deals damage to a single enemy and gains 150 rage. There is a chance to dispel the rage on the enemy. Deals damage to all enemies in the field. Has a dual effect inflict and a bleed on a target for 2 rounds. Yachiru deals damage to a single enemy. There is 90% of chance to silence a random female enemy. Deals damage to all enemies. Dispel buff from all female enemies. Mayuri Deal damage to a single enemy. There is 30% chance of paralyze the target for the 1 round. The raid skill of Mayuri deals damage to all enemies in the field. Additionally, poisons the target lasts 2 rounds. Zangetsu deals damage to a single enemy and inflict bleed effect on the target for 2 rounds. There is 20% of chance to stun the target for 1 round. There is also 60% chance to gain 150 rage. The skill rage deals damage to a column of enemies, deals bleed damage to a target, lasts 2 rounds, reduces target's rage by 150 points. Sosuke Aizen deal damage to a single enemy, 50% chance of stealing target's damage rate, also 30% chance to desert. His raid skill deals damage to a single enemy, steals 10% of the target, 10% of the attack, 20% of the defense, and deal bleed damage to the target for 2 rounds. Skiurara deals damage to a single enemy. There is a 30% chance to silence the target for 1 round. Has an 80% chance to increase damage to the reduction. The skill rage deals damage to the column of enemy. Has 16% chance to entangle the target for 1 round. Zarake Kanpenchi deals damage to a single enemy. Damage increased by 60% when attacking a defense character. The Rage of Kanpenchi deals damage to a column of enemies. Decreases target's defense by 30% for 1 round. Chances by 15% for 1 round. Yamamoto deals damage to a single enemy and has a 20% chance of stunning the target for 1 round. Deals 60% additional damage to defense characters. The raid skill of Yamamoto deals damage to all enemies, burns the target for 2 rounds, has 20% chance of reducing each target's rage by 300, and 10% chance to stun the enemy. That's it, guys. This tier list is for early game. We'll definitely make another game as we progress on the game itself. Thank you and see you until next video.